And we're back. Let's show you that clip of the viral video Mark Dice produced as Santa Claus shaming the Black Friday shoppers. Take a look.
Oh, 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 you're a disgrace to Christmas. You're destroying the very Thanksgiving tradition. You're teaching your children such great family values. Let's not have the family together for dinner. Let's get everybody out to buy a bigger television and more iPads so that they don't talk to each other. Thank you, enemies of America. Thank you, parasites on this country. How much credit card debt do you all have? Oh, 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 you're all a disgrace to Christmas. Shame on you all from the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho. You are all parasites and debt slaves. Mentally enslaved morons.
Okay, now Mark, several news outlets picked up your video and a contributor for the magazine Cosmopolitan specifically stated this guy needs some lessons in how to get his message across in a way that isn't completely insane. Cosmo's calling you insane. What's your response?
Well, this is one of the just materialistic mainstream maggot magazines just brainwashing the women of today with this mindless materialistic agenda. And the response to the video has been overwhelmingly positive. If you check the YouTube reviews, it's like a 90% thumbed up. Over 200,000 people have viewed the video. The outpouring of support that I have seen on Facebook and Twitter and through email has been absolutely tremendous. I think the video resonates with so many people because a lot of people feel the same way that I did, but I don't think that they wanted to put themselves out there and risk getting mobbed by a zombie horde for really just speaking the truth. And that's all that I did. It did get a little caustic at the end. You know, I tried to make it a little funny and a little satirical, but then from store to store, I just got a little angry, and it did get a little caustic. But
well, what do you say to people who believe you may have crossed the line in how you referred to shoppers in the video or just presented the message?
Well, you know, these people are people that I guess think that getting a deal on a new television is more important than having a good family dinner and, you know, catching up with family, friends. Many people don't spend that much time with grandparents, aunts, uncles, the family, and the very moral fabric of this country is being destroyed, and these last stitches are coming apart. And on this very, holy day of family dinner is being, replaced by not, some kind of an emergency, not people waiting in line to get food after a disaster, but waiting in line to save a few dollars on their latest electronic device. It is shameful. It's disgusting.
In today's economy, people are willing to do anything just to save a few dollars. Shouldn't they have that ability to do so, even at their own expense?
Well, they have that right, just like I have a First Amendment right to give my assessment of these, I guess we could call them people. But, many of these people who think that, I need a good deal, maybe they wouldn't need to get a good deal if they wouldn't have bought a bunch of garbage on a credit card that they're paying interest on in the past. So if they would have been a little wiser in the past, then maybe they wouldn't need to scramble and sacrifice family time to save $100 on a new iPad.
Mark, viewers of your video can gain a sense of what message you're trying to get across. But for those viewers, what's the message you intended to get across?
Don't go shopping on Thanksgiving. Stay home with your family. Wait until Black Friday. I can understand it can be fun and exciting to go in those big crowds and save a few bucks, but let's contain it to Black Friday. Bleeding this Black Friday over into Thursday, into Thanksgiving, shameful. So I urge everybody next year to stay home, pledge not to shop on Thanksgiving. Let's keep this family tradition the way it is before it's too late.
Mark, what is your prediction for next year? Do you think that this will happen again?
It's hard to say because some of the stores' sales were a little bit under expectations on Thanksgiving. The being open Thanksgiving night at 7 p.m. Took away from the big boost on Black Friday. So we may see, hopefully we'll see some of these big box stores next year, 2014, change their policy and stay closed on Thanksgiving to preserve this sacred tradition.
What's your plan for next year?
Well, if it doesn't take away from my family time, if some of these stores are open, I may do the same thing. Hopefully other people will go out and do it, maybe as a family event. So after family dinner, it might be a great, fun family event to round up the kids and go out and teach your children what not to do, not to wait in line for hours and hours to go probably deeper into credit card debt. So hopefully we can create a tradition. We can create such a shameful environment that people will be embarrassed to go out and shop on Thanksgiving, and then the stores will be encouraged to reverse their policy and stay closed.
All right, Mark, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, that was Mark Dice. He is an author. You can get his books on Amazon.com. You can go to his website, markdice.com, for more of his videos. Stay tuned. We have the weather and Hollywood coming up after the break. Stay tuned.